Good afternoon, the Carrick here, right? So some Manchester United news for you, right? So Mason Greenwood has officially been removed from FIFA 22. For me, good decision by EA Sports because I was gonna sell Mason Greenwood on my career mode Sunday night anyway, but I found out he was out of contract in 2 months' time, so I put him in the reserves. I did think about releasing him, but I thought sod it. Let some club pay, pay big money for him on the game, but also I have removed him from my online team as well. I've got Sancho on the right, Ronaldo up front, Rashford on the left. No Greenwood for me, and thinking about what's been happening over the last couple of days. But forget deadline day. I'm going to talk about the Mason Greenwood incident in a way. I'm talking about today's generation. Look, this is going to split opinion probably, but I'm gonna get accused of being yarda and and stuff like that. But on the serious though, I'll probably get accused of being yarda or being old or whatever. But for me, today's generation are disrespectful little shits. They have no respect, no discipline. They have a lack of respect for anyone or everyone that they meet. In my opinion, there's no not fear but discipline that in their eyes they've not been taught how to behave in certain situations, and for me I find that unacceptable because even at my age now, which I won't say obviously, but even at my age right now, I'll admit I crap myself if I do have a go at my eldest, which is rare to be honest with you. But I would dream of having to go at my eldest now. But the little shits in today's generation, they don't fear the consequences. That's the word I was looking for, because I mean, even if they get behaved badly, they get treated well. The latest iPhone, which costs about $1,000 or $2,000. I mean, really, that's spoiled behaviour, for God's sake. I mean, if I was growing up in today's generation, thankfully, which I'm not, I mean, I wouldn't even get the latest iPhone. I mean, the latest iPhone, the equivalent of the latest iPhone for me in the 90s was a PS1. Well, in my opinion, and if I asked if I could have a PS1, which is massive at the time in the 90s, I think it cost a lot of money, but was it about £200-300? I think, I'm not too sure. If I asked if I could have a PS1, PS1, I beg your pardon, I'll get the dreaded "we'll see." Oh, you'll have to wait until Christmas time. Not today. If a little shit asks for an iPhone, can I have the latest iPhone? They go, yeah, just like that. And for me, that comes from the parents instilling rewarded spoiled behaviour. That's the word. But yeah, I do fear for women, especially after the Mason Greenwood incident. What an what a prick! For me, he's not a man; he's a coward. For me, what he did was highly unacceptable. And I was thinking earlier, I regret praising him now. Yes, I know I and a lot of Manchester United fans didn't know what was happening at the time. And I gave him that stupid bloody nickname, Money Mace. Christ's sake, what a cringeworthy twat I am at times. But anyway, but for me, I hope this is a lesson being learned for all for us all, especially the club, Manchester United as well. Stop giving contracts and stupid wages to young players all the fucking time. I mean, Mason Greenwood's 20, he's probably on what? Let's have a game, or a guess even. 60, 70 grand a week. I'm sorry. No. For me, a 20-year-old Mason Greenwood should be on. Let's be realistic here. Let's say 10 to £20,000 a week. That's more than enough. then for me, the club should it's still a young players contract. You can have this amount of money if you reach a certain appearance for the club, or a certain amount of goals for the club. None of this. Oh, go on then. There's your 70 grand a week. There's your 200 grand a week to Martial, or whatever how much he gets a week. It's a bloody joke, and I hope this is a lesson for Manchester United and all clubs as well. But yeah, I'm glad Mason Greenwood's been removed from FIFA 2022 because he's meant to be a role model. I'm sorry, he's not. He's a twat. And for me, I won't be hyping any of our players up from now on. Maybe this incident has opened my eyes to a lot of things, and yeah. So before I go, I just want to say not all of today's generations are little shits, may I add, but some of them do piss me off. They're all gob. What's that saying? Something all back or something. But anyway, as that saying goes, all talk, no action. But yeah, for me, today's generation, whatever. But to be fair, they do get a lot. They do get a lot of stick. They do good things with charity, but some of the little shits on social media, especially, they're really gobby. And I'm like, how dare you be disrespectful to people on here just because you don't agree with their opinion? But anyway, I do apologise if this is a long video. Just wanted to put it out there. But for me, the right decision by EA Sports to remove Mason Greenwood from the game, because, like I said a couple of seconds ago even, he's supposed to be a role model for the next generation. For the next generation, I must say. But what an absolute twat Mason Greenwood is, and I hope the victim in question gets help and support from Manchester United as well, because she needs it at this moment in time, especially after the ordeal she's been through over the last couple of days as well, with the press and media outside their house and stuff like that. I mean, just leave her alone, for God's sake. Right, before I go again, a serious observation or a comment. Like I said in my first basic Greenwood video when this all came out, let's have a mature debate. No name calling, no point scoring. I've had enough of it. This is about man, woman, domestic, and the seriousness of domestic abuse. I mean, we've all got women in our family. Imagine if that was your auntie, niece, sister, your mother or cousin. I mean, you won't be going like, "Wow, let's wait until this all blows over." You'd be like, "No," yeah. Just thought I'd put that disclaimer out there. That's what that's looking for. Right, so you can subscribe to our channel The Carrick Fan. Comment below, like the video. Adios.